Welcome to my Hardcore Iron Man Reliving the Grind series. So I've never made an Iron Man or a Hardcore or an Ultimate or anything like that. So this is going to be an adventure. My plans for this account isn't to rush any boss like some other YouTubers have, such as rushing TOB or rushing Corp. My goal for this account is to play through and relearn a lot of methods I used back in the day, and then just enjoy the grind over again. I'm hoping to find new methods and maybe see the rewarding side of having an Iron Man and having to play it for myself without any help from other players or the Grand Exchange. I'm looking forward to a long journey full of drops and seeing just how far I can manage to get with this account. Alright, so first things first, we gotta figure out kind of a game plan. We're just gonna kind of wing it. I really don't have a plan. I am not gonna lie to all y'all. I do not have a plan, and I'm just I'm hoping for the best. Game plan number one: don't die. I figured it was a good game plan. Good start. Good start to the account, and I'm gonna go from there and see what happens. So first off, I think everybody needs to do the iconic Cook's Assistant quest. I mean, of course, ultimate goal coming up shortly is to acquire the Barrow's gloves. So Cook's Assistant, get that done out of the way. Next up, after that, I think I'm going to go work on some agility because Draenor Village is not too far away. And yeah, I think it's going to be some quality of life stuff at first before I make the trek over White Wolf Mountain to get into Ardoon, Camelot, all of that stuff. So I think I'm going to work off just what I can in the free-to-play area here, get my agility up, then probably work on getting to Artie to get some achieving, to get to thieving, and then go from there. Alright, and I gotta start the quest. I gotta figure out this dialogue. What is wrong, sir? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, start the quest. Yep, definitely start it. Odd coincidence that I have all the ingredients. If you don't have this quest memorized by now, I don't know. I mean, you just need 3 things for it. So we're just gonna power click on through y'all. And boom. First quest point of the account. Cook's Assistant done, 300 cooking experience. I mean, and it took a matter of not even 5 minutes. So strongly recommend just knocking this out, getting it done. So now that we have that done, I'm going to head over to the bank up here and drop off some stuff. And I'm going to head to Draenor Village, actually, I think. I'm going to start off, right? I believe. Now, I could be wrong. I think Draenor Village. Oh, it's level 10. Oh, we have a problem already. Oh boy, I really didn't plan that through. Okay, complete change of plans then. Complete change of plans. I need to make it over White Wolf Mountain eventually here to get to the Gnome Stronghold. New plan. We're still going to go with the original plan of don't die, and I'm going to work on some base skills, probably some fishing in Draenor. However, there's the dark mages there that'll probably kill me. Oh man, see, this is different. This is a different outlook on things. I'm gonna have to look up some stuffs and things, and figure this out. I just got to go with my gut, I think, to be completely honest with you. And I just really got to, I'll be back when I figure this out. All right, so as y'all can see, the plan has completely changed. Well, not completely changed. The plan of still don't die, so that's still number 1 here. But I decided that because I'm in Lumbridge, I'm actually going to try and get some of these quests knocked out that are the real easy ones that are in Lumbridge. So I am going to complete Sheep Shear first. As y'all can see, Sheep Shear is done. 150 crafting XP, 60 coins. So it's a little bit of extra gold to the stack. And I now have 3 crafting. I'm going to work on that a little bit. From here, I'm going to go work on... I don't even know how to pronounce this. Miscellan? Miscellan? I'm going to go with Miscellan. Sounds about right. Yeah, that'll work. Miscellan Mystery. Mainly because the reward for this quest, I don't have to fight anything. It was the Halloween event at one point, and it actually gives a pretty decent reward of 600 crafting experience, a couple gems, if I believe. I think it's a ruby, emerald, and maybe a sapphire. So I'm going to go over there, do that, and then we're going to move on to X marks the spot, and that's going to take me over to Draenor. And from there, I believe I'm going to start working on a little bit of fishing to acquire some food. So I'll be back when Missile and Mystery's done. All right, and I believe all I have to do now is leave the manor, talk to Mandy. The only thing I don't like about this quest is the amount of cutscenes. It is a great quest. They did an awesome job for it and everything. And when it became a quest after being the Halloween event and having to do it a second time, I was like, but is what it is. It's a great quest to start off with. 600 crafting experience, a ruby, emerald, and sapphire. The gems are really going to help. With starting off so early and 8 crafting already, that's actually going pretty good so far. Starting off so early, I'm going to need a lot of gems for just various things, and they're very hard to come by in the beginning of the game. So that was actually a big help. So Missile and Mystery is done, and next I believe I'm going to do X marks the spot, and that's going to take me into Draenor, so that I can start. I could fish over here in Lumbridge actually, but at least it's going to get me to head up to Draenor Village, and it'll be another quest already marked off the list. So hopefully y'all will see me when X marks the spot's done. Alright, so quick change of plan here. I'm actually just going to knock out a bunch of quests I've decided and hold off on the skilling portion of things. So what I've done is I've already started Ghost Mysteries, or the Restless Ghost, right? Yeah, the Restless Ghost is the one in Lumbridge. So I've already started the Restless Ghost, and I have to go to the Wizard's Tower in order to acquire the skull for that part of the quest. So what I figured I'd do is start Rune Mysteries also, get the talisman, do that part of Rune Mysteries while I'm at the Wizard's Tower, come back. I will then move on to finish the Restless Ghost, move on to X marks the spot, head up to Draenor, cut over, probably finish Ernest the Chicken while I'm there. That's why I have acquired some of the food in my inventories, because I know there's a goblin in the Restless Ghost and there's another goblin in Ernest the Chicken that I don't have to fight, but I can kind of run away and avoid them. So I'm going to try and knock out a couple quests in one go here I'm actually trying to be as efficient as I possibly can. And so far, I got to say, it's going pretty smooth, I would have to say. So really, this episode's going to be mainly questing. It's just to knock out some of these small quests in the beginning here. It's probably going to help me in the long run to just kind of get these knocked out right now and not have to come back. Granted, having teleports would be an immense help, but that'll come with time. So I will see you when I start to knock out some of these quests. And this should be the final cutscene for the Restless Ghost. One more quest knocked. He just went into the river. Okay. Whatever works, bro. Restless Ghost complete. One more quest point and 1100 prayer XP, bringing me up to level 9. Wow, I actually didn't think I was going to get that many prayer levels off of just doing that quest. And that brings me up to 4 combat. Awesome. All right, well, that actually worked out better than I thought. So, Restless Ghost complete, and now I'm going to move on to X marks the spot to head up to Draenor and then on to Ernest the Chicken. All right, and this is going to be the completion of X marks the spot, and I get a beginner clue. Still talking. No, I don't want to go yet. All right, and I get an antique lamp. Now, of course, I have it. Oh, I can't use it on construction? Oh, boy. Or Herblore. I know I'm supposed to use these on Herblore because, well, I'm an Iron Man now. Tough choices. That's going to cost money. All right, well, I'm going to go do, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to leave it in my inventory, and I'm going to go do Ernest the Chicken, and then I'll head over to Varric to finish Rune Mysteries, and hopefully by then I'll have decided on what I want to use that experience on. So, all right, X marks the spot's complete, and another one down, and now on to Ernest the Chicken. So I remember doing this quest when I was a kid back in 2000. I want to say it was. I think I started in 2003 is when I first started this game. And let me tell you, when you are however old I was, I don't even remember how old I was now, and I was trying to figure out the maze in the basement. Did I click on the wrong thing? I need to talk to him again. And you were trying to figure out the maze in the basement as a kid. I had no clue what I was doing. I was trying everything. I didn't know what levers to pull, and I don't think I ever completed Ernest the Chicken. I think it was one of the last quests ever that I completed. But it's done. Now it's easy. You know, I discovered what Rune HQ was as a child, and that helped me immensely. But there you go. Ernest the Chicken done. One more. I think it was one more quest point. 4 quest points actually for that reward, and yeah, one more done, and now I'm going to move on to finishing up Rune Mysteries, and hopefully I'll be able to use that XP lamp on... I guess I'm just going to use it on rune crafting, to be all honest with you, just to be able to use it, get it out of my inventory and everything, and then it's only 300 experience, and then from there on after, all my XP lamps, once I finish Druidic Ritual, will go to Herblore. And with that, the completion of Romeo and Juliet is done, and that's an additional 5 quest points. Alright, so I know I kind of been jumping all around a little bit. I came here to work on the Rune Mysteries and everything. But as I was walking, I was having the thought I needed to go talk to Reldo in the Varric Palace Library for my beginner clue that I got from X Marks the Spot. I went and picked some red berries so that I had those for later on. I believe it's the Knight's Sword is what it is. When you need to go and make the dwarf a red berry pie, so I grabbed a couple of those while I was down there. Figured I'd pick some cadaver berries in order to finish the Romeo and Juliet quest. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go back, finish the Rune Mysteries quest, and then I'm going to hang out in Draenor, and I will actually work on fishing to both gain food, and I'm also going to be working on, because I want to get sardines. I want to get to, I think it's level 15 fishing in order to fish sardines. Rod. There we go. Oh, it's only level 5. Okay, actually it's level 5. I don't know why I thought it was 15. 15's anchovies. So I'm going to get level 5 fishing so that I can get sardines. That way, then I can go and get Gertrude's cat knocked out of the way. Getting a kitten, having them grow in the beginning, I know it's going to be big. I can start trading them while I'm training skills, and I can start trading them in eventually for death runes over in Ardoon. So I want to start doing that ASAP, kind of get that out of the way, be able to start saving up death runes. I know I'm still only level 1 magic, but it's going to be nice to start working on that and have that ability to get those relatively easy, with cash being so difficult and having to be used quite a bit in the beginning here. It's really hard to establish a good cash stack. So my plan is go finish Rune Mysteries, and then I also want to get the fishing knocked out while I'm over here, and then go do Gertrude's cat. I'm trying to be as efficient as I possibly can. Oh, actually, while I got Reldo's device, it actually worked out pretty good that my beginner clue takes me right over there. I'm trying to be efficient as I can a little bit, while just kind of knocking out these easy quests in the beginning. There's really not much to them, and it's just been helpful to get these out of the way. I mean, I'm already at 14 quest points, so where's this next one? Oh, I guess I'll go over there, and I'm away when I gotta go talk to Gertrude to go start the quest here in a little bit, so I will keep going with my beginner clue. But back to it, I'm trying to be relatively efficient with what I'm doing here. And I know it kind of seems like I'm all over the place, but there's a lot of little things that I have honestly forgotten about. My main account, I'm end game, and I have forgotten about a lot of these little things. So as I'm walking around, because I don't have teleports, as I'm walking around and I'm seeing things, it's kind of clicking of, oh, hey, you know what? I actually should do this first instead. Hey, this is actually going to help me in the long run. Hey, pick up these items because I can no longer buy them. So while I'm over here, so my mind's kind of going a million miles a minute, and I'm hoping it's going to kind of level out eventually here. And it's not going to be, hey, I need to boom, 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 do this. So I apologize now for that. I'm still trying to get in the mindset of the whole Iron Man thing, and hopefully it's gonna kind of level itself out a little bit. So yeah, and then actually I'm right here next to this wizard. And this in. A lot of text, a lot of text, a lot of text, a lot of text. Man, you really talk a lot. Okay, you done. All right, and with that, Rune Mysteries is done. Another quest point, access to the Rune Essence Mines, and an Air Talisman, so that way I can start rune crafting. And then what I wanted to do is I'm going to add that to rune crafting, and that'll be level wrong one, 4 rune crafting. So I can now do air runes and mine runes, which is a great start. I can start crafting. I think I'm going to do a lot of AFKing for Rune Essence, actually. So now with Rune Mysteries knocked out of the way, I'm going to start working on fishing, get 5 fishing, and be able to get sardines so I can head over back to Varric and do Gertrude's Cat, get myself a kitten, and continue on with my beginner clue. Alrighty, everyone, I'm going to call it an episode there for episode 1. I know I haven't really made much progress from the skilling aspect, but I was able to knock out quite a few quests in the beginning here. I was able to knock out 8 quests and acquire 15 quest points. They're those little monotonous quests of walking around to things, but they are prereqs that are going to slowly build on each other. I know I was a little sporadic at the beginning. I didn't quite know where I wanted to be heading towards and what I wanted to be working on next, and my mind kept changing. But with everything that I've accomplished in this first episode, I feel like I was able to kind of bring myself in and bring myself back and reel my thoughts back in. And I have a solid plan for where I want to start heading and working on towards next in episode 2 and from here on out. At the beginning, I just had so many thoughts on what I want to work on, where I want to go, this, that, and the other. And it was just something that I needed to get kind of work through and be able to, like I said, reel myself back in. And I feel like I've done that. So I hope that episode 2 is going to be a lot more skilling. I do have some plans that I want to work towards, and I do have a layout that I've been working on throughout this episode of my next goals that I'm going to have in mind. So it's going to be a lot more streamlined. I promise it's going to be a lot less sporadic that episode 1 was, and I apologize for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that a lot of you are going to stick around and continue to hang out with me through this journey of my first hardcore Iron Man. And if you guys can leave comments in the comment section and just let me know. I know a lot of you have hardcore Iron Man or just Iron Man in general. And if you have any thoughts or any kind of tips, pointers, tricks that you can give me, that's much appreciated. I will always look at all of the comments, and good, bad, negative, I get it. I have a lot to work on, both with video making and both with playing the actual game, and I am just using this as a learning experience and kind of a hobby for myself, and something that I want to keep doing. So leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.